Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of turning $10 into $10,000 all by thrifting. If you missed the first 4 episodes, don't worry, I'll get you caught up. So basically what I'm doing is I spent $10, actually a little less, I think it was $5.99 on the first episode of this series. I got a calculator and I turned that into $40, and then I went thrifting again for some more items. I spent almost the whole budget. We got more items. Those items sold, and I got more items again. And basically, we're just turning that initial $10 into more money and more money until I reach my goal of $10,000, which I plan to use on a down payment for a house for my husband and I. So yeah, you are all caught up. But definitely watch the other videos if you want to see what I've been picking up that's been selling for me for this challenge. I do other thrifting as well. Also, if I look disheveled, I literally just ran in from the rain. It's like pouring right now. So yeah, I'm kind of soaked, but yeah, definitely tune into those other videos to see how far this journey has come and where I started with this. It has been a little slow going. I can't go to the bins that often as I like, and that's primarily where I thrift. It's just the cheapest, and I work a full-time job, so it just is a lot trying to get there and get my items listed and things like that. But it just shows the reality of being a part-time reseller. Like sometimes, work and other life situations get in the way, but we're still chugging along there. So from what I showed you last week, I teased that there was a sale. This vintage stroller, I'll put it back up here again. I don't know if it's technically vintage, but it was, vintage inspired. I got from the Goodwill bins. And that sold on Facebook Marketplace for $50. Yeah, I got the message that same night I posted it, and then she came and picked it up the next day. So perfect, $50 back into the challenge bank. And then I showed you what I was going to take to Once Upon a Child. I got $49.90. I'll insert a clip of that. Alright, so I forgot to say that I added in the items from last time that they didn't take. So they took 22 items this time. So it looks like everything that I added in there except they told me they don't take these plushies. They only take Squishmallows, so that's fine. Yeah. So 3 items they didn't take. I could see why they didn't take this. I didn't notice that. And then I think this just has a little bit more wear than they would like, but I'm glad they took everything that I gave them from this last bins haul. So I got $49.90. And from Plato's Closet, I got $104.36 from them. I don't have a video of what they didn't take from that. I don't know why I didn't film it, but my husband actually took it for me and got the cash, so whatever. And then after that, this Sarah Jessica Parker dress that my grandma found sold for $150 over on Poshmark pretty quickly. And so I get $120 from that. That goes back into the challenge bank. And then the Figs joggers that I showed, I did end up bundling them together because they were in pretty rough condition. I didn't really notice too much of that when I was there. I knew they weren't in great condition, but they were pretty flawed. They had like some like scuffing, like, I don't know, in the medical field, like something probably ran up against them, or, maybe a cat got to them in the veterinarian field. I don't know. But whatever. They sold for $18 on eBay, and I do promote my listings. So $10.30 will go back into the challenge bank from that. And remember that the challenge bank already has the cost of goods for it, for all the items actually out. So yeah. So I have $334.56 to spend at the Goodwill bins, but I already went. But that is what I had, but I'm just filming this video after the fact that I went to the bins. So yes. So I went to the Goodwill bins. I have what I got back here ready to show you. I spent only $25 at the bins. Like, that's crazy. I got off early from work, took a half day, so I got to the Goodwill bins around 2 after getting home, taking my dogs out, you know, mentally prepping for the bins, eating lunch, getting a coffee. So I got there around 2, and it was half off day, so you know it's crazy. It was crazy, even on Friday, you know. So many people, and honestly, it wasn't that great, as you can tell. So what, I spent $50 technically before the half off, and then you had to pay $5. So I guess mine was only $40 originally. Me trying to do math. Only $40 originally, and then so half off of that would be $20, but you had to pay $5 to get the half off, which you know is worth it. Otherwise, why would I pay $40 when I could pay $25? You know what? $10 of that probably, I'm just estimating, was my husband put his stuff in my cart because I don't know. I don't think there was a cart at that point, or maybe there was. There wasn't maybe in the beginning. 2 carts for us, and you know, we didn't really want to waste a cart on his little bit of stuff that he got. So I just had him pay for a coffee for me out of his little fund, basically. So I'm not going to show what he gets, but I'm just going to take the $25 out of this challenge, and yeah. So it's the coffee fund from the challenge, you know, whatever. Oh, also to update you guys, we have 41 items listed for this challenge, so not a lot. So that's why, you know, a lot isn't really selling. I'm not finding too many bangers, you know. This is reselling. This isn't, I'm not doing retail arbitrage or anything like that. We're not getting really expensive brands. So it takes a little bit for them to sell, and you know, that's just how reselling goes. That's the reseller life. But without further ado, here's what I got from the Goodwill bins. We're going to start off with what actually I was the most excited about, and the last item that I actually found right before we left. This was a Coach backpack. Has some scuffing on the front, but I think I can just scratch that off. But this was in a junk bin, and other than that scuffing and a little bit on the back just from the bins, I don't even think you can pick it up on the camera with my light back there, but I think I can just wipe it off and it should be good. But it's this classic navy blue color, really cute. But yeah, I think this made the haul definitely, because here, if I sell it for $25, then you know, I'm back up $25 already. But no, it's not gonna sell only for $25. I put some stuff in there, just these little cards. So this isn't even going towards the challenge bank either. I thought I had something else in here, but I guess not. But I guess this Coach bag is just like 1 zip and then 2 slip pockets and a interior zip, but very classic. I had just sold a Coach backpack on ThreadUp. Why can't I remember? It was over $100. Not, this isn't the exact same style, but you know, pebbled leather, classic style and color, so hopefully somewhere around there. But for this challenge, you know, I'll take a little bit less, and it is a little scuffed up. So, but anyway, I just got a lot of cute little cards with their matching envelopes, you know, like this. If you went to the dollar store and got them, this is like, I don't even know, let's just say $10 worth of cards right here. At least. It's $1.25 now, so at least that. But yeah, they're like really cute, and there's a gnome one in here I'm gonna give to my grandma. Let me see if I can find that for you guys. Okay, here's one of them. It's already past her birthday, but you know, I could scratch it out and put like Mother's Day or something like that. She is kind of obsessed with gnomes. She actually calls them domes. I don't know. I don't know if she knows that it's a G for gnome, but I let her do her, you know? If you guys are up to date on my Facebook page, I actually gifted her a bunch of St. Patrick's Day gnomes for her birthday, because her birthday is in February. She displayed them. You know, she loved it. And I got her like a little word search. She loves word searches too. And it was gnome themed. So yeah. And then I have this one. The envelope actually has a gnome on it. And this one is celebrate this day in your favorite way. So this one is actually probably the one I will give to her for Mother's Day. Oh, it does say birthday on the inside. But I'm going to scratch that out and put Mother's Day. And she will definitely get a kick out of it. Like, I feel like you just can't find this cute of cards and envelopes anymore. So, like, they're all pretty much like, you know, like that. A lot of them are Christmas, but whatever. I'll hold on to it. I did not think I was going to be talking about cards for that long, but yeah. I gotta remember to put these in a safe space. But anyway, okay. So here's some really cute swim trunks with crocodiles on it from Cat and Jack. And they're going to go to Once Upon a Child. Last time they told me that they needed swim clothing, you know, because it is springtime. So, yeah. They need that for spring and summer. And then I got this super cute Joie dress. Or some of you might say it as Joey, because that's kind of what it looks like. I think the technical name is Joie, because I think it's French or something. But I just thought this was really cute with the checker-esque print and floral print. I am going to send it to ThreadUp, though, just because I don't do well selling that brand on my own, but it does pretty decent on ThreadUp. I'll probably yield like $8 to $10 or something, which is fine from the bins. That's like a 400% ROI. Actually, probably more than that. Probably more close to 800%. So here's some more swim trunks from Once Upon a Child, but these have some cute stingrays on it. Then we have this cute Crew Cuts factory dress for Once Upon a Child. Then a TNA sweatshirt, just basic blue. That'll go to Plato's Closet. They pay pretty well for TNA. I guess I can show you my husband's finds. I'll just say which ones are his, so you know not to be looking out for them, because he does just source for Plato's Closet, just because he doesn't want to open his own closet. But yeah, this is Urban Outfitters. I think they will take this super cute crop top from him. And then he got these Torrid jeans. They are a wider leg. I think they will do pretty well for him. Actually, those are going to ThreadUp. Did I say that? He also sells to ThreadUp, so yeah. And then I believe he picked these out as well. They're just American Eagle shorts, but they are new with the tags. Then he got another Urban Outfitters crop top. I'm not sure why he got these, because I told him not to pick these up. They're just Fabletics, but Plato's Closet usually doesn't take Fabletics from me, but he doesn't like to listen sometimes. And actually, he should have looked these over a lot better. Just look at that. There's a spot there. There's a lighter spot up here. So hopefully it comes out in the wash, but I'm thinking not. So maybe we'll just send it to ThreadUp for him. Okay, so this is for me. It's just this basic frame t-shirt, but you know, basics do sell. So I will be listing that on my own. And I'm jealous he found this Viore sports bra. He was gonna give it to me, and I'm like, no, it's okay. So it does have some like deodorant staining, so we'll wash that up and then give it to Plato's Closet for him. Oh, this is just a Vineyard Vines lightweight jacket that my husband found as well for Plato's Closet. because I swear I got stuff too. I guess all of his is on top because he found these Torrid legging pants as well that he will send a thread up, or I'll do it for him. Another pair of swim trunks from Once Upon a Child. Oh, it's spring and gonna be summer soon, and yet here I am still picking up wool coats. What is wrong with me? But this is from I don't really know if this is the brand or it's like whatever, but made in Italy of Benton. That's what it looks like. Comps are pretty good for their wool coats, around 50. So this might take a little bit because, like I said, spring and summer, but I am going to list it on my own. Super cute Barefoot Dreams, new with the tag socks. It looks to be crew length. Hopefully they say. So I get a lot of socks at the bins, and you know, they do sell a lot on their own, but sometimes people bundle them. And people always ask me, and I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I mean, you can tell more here, but some of the socks are like bundled up or like in a package more, and you can't tell really if what length they are. And I'm like, this sucks, but oh no, I meant to put these back and I forgot. Well, hopefully someone that works at Culver's wants some new with tag pants. But yeah, the sell-through and their overall price was not good. I meant to throw these back, but here they are. And I found this Harry Potter blazer. I actually sold this earlier this year for, I believe, $40 if I'm not mistaken. This is a bigger size as well, so hopefully there's another Harry Potter fan out here. I can't remember what this is called, but I don't know, it's some character. I'll put it up here, and I'll put the actual sold right here too, but I was pretty confident that I could probably sell it again. Hopefully around that price. And you saw this on my Facebook, if you guys follow me there. I can't believe I found this in the bins. It is totally disgusting though. So, I'm gonna have to definitely, like, look at, I don't think it can pick it up. I really don't want to touch it too much more. But, yeah, that's gonna be soaked in OxyClean for a while. And then we got this Tommy Bahama shirt. This is the time to be selling Tommy Bahama in the spring and summer. Not too much money, probably $20, $25 there. And then we have a John Varvatos. Why can't I think what this is called? Like, oh, vest. And I believe this front part is wool, if it tells me. Yeah, virgin wool. So that's nice. Oh, I picked this up for myself because I like Vineyard Vines and it's witchy core, so that's kind of cute. And then I got this North Face tank top to trade into the North Face program. And my husband found this crop top just by Abercrombie and Fitch for Plato's Closet. And I found these American Eagle overalls. I don't really think Plato's Closet will take them. Let me see. They are from 23, so I could just snip that out. So we'll see if they take it. If not, I'm pretty confident that I can sell these for around $25, $30 on my own, but we're gonna take them to Plato's first. Also, my husband found this basic H&M. I guess it's not basic. Why am I calling it basic? It's like puff sleeve and smocked, but it is new with tags. My Plato's Closet usually takes H&M when it's new with tags, so hopefully they do. And it's pretty lightweight for the summer and cute. So he'll be taking that to Plato's. Okay, I have the top to this. If you follow me on Facebook, I posted about this super cute Bucky's swimsuit find. But I don't know where the top is now. Maybe in my car, but I'm not going back out there at the moment because it is pouring. So yeah, there is the top to this. I really don't know about comps, but this was so lightweight, especially on half price day. I don't know, maybe $15 or so. I am gonna have to guess on the weight, I am gonna have to guess on the size because there's no size tag. Maybe there was on the top, but definitely not the bottom. So yeah, that I will be listing on my own. I'm trying to look if it was stuck to something else, but yeah, that is all that I found. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to go to the bins this weekend coming up and use some more of that money. So hopefully we can find some better quality items and just more things for me to list overall. But yeah, this was a little episode 5 update, and I can't wait for you guys to see what sells next and what I find next. Who knows? That's the glory of the bins. You never know what you're going to find, but as always, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos.